looks good. All right. Yeah, we're recording well.
Are we?
Yeah, we're on recording. Should we get underway?
Should I just read it or should I announce the book first?
Good question. We're taking an excerpt from the book.
India's Love Lyrics. This was originally published in 1902. My copy is from 1938.
Which company published?
Garden City Publishing Company, Incorporated. Originally copyrighted by Dodd, Mead and Company.
Probably.
None of the poets or artists are cited in this. Well, no, some of them are, but not this particular passage that we're going to read. Mike is sharing the illustration from the book.
Yeah, illustration will go on.
Nor is the illustrator credited here that I can see, which is just too bad because these illustrations are fucking fantastic, and I love good Golden Age illustrations. This is called Alfredi Love. Since, oh beloved, you are not even faithful to me, who loved you so, for one short night, for one brief space of darkness though my absence but did endure until the dawning light, since all your beauty, which was mine, you squandered on that which now lies dead across your door. See here this knife made keen and bright to kill you. You shall not see the sunrise any more. Lie still, in all the empty village. Who is there left to hear or heed your cry? All are gone to labor in the valley. Who will return before your time to die? No use to struggle. When I found you sleeping, I took your hands and bound them to your side. And both these slender feet, too apt at straying down to the cot on which you lie, are tied. Lie still, beloved. That dead thing lying yonder, I hated and I killed, but love is sweet, and you are more than sweet to me who love you, who decked my eyes with dust from off your feet. Give me your lips, ah, lovely and disloyal. Give me yourself again before you go down through the darkness of the great blind portal. All of life's best and basest you must know. Erstwhile, beloved, you were so young and fragile. I held you gently as one holds a flower. But now, God knows, what used to still be tender to one whose life is done within an hour. I hurt? What then? Death will not hurt you, dearest, as you hurt me for just a single night. You call me cruel who laid my life in ruins to gain one little moment of delight. Look up, look out. Across the open doorway, the sunlight streams. The distant hills are blue. Look at the pale pink peach trees in our garden. Sweet fruit will come of them, but not for you. The fair, far snow upon those jagged mountains that gnaw against the hard blue Afghan sky will soon descend, set free by summer sunshine. You will not see those torrents sweeping by. The world is not for you. From this day forward, you must lie still alone. Who would not lie alone for one night only? The returning I was, when earliest dawn should break the sky. There lies my lute, and many strings are broken. Someone was playing it, and someone tore the silken tassels round my hookah woven. Someone who plays and smokes and loves no more. Someone who took last night his fill of pleasure as I took mine at dawn. The knife went home straight through his heart. God only knows my rapture, bathing my chill hands in the warm red foam. And so I pain you? This is only loving. Wait till I kill you. Ah, this soft, curled hair. Surely the fault was mine, to love and leave you even a single night. You are so fair. Cold steel is very cooling to the fervor of over-passionate ones, beloved like you. Nay, turn your lips to mine, not quite unlovely as they are yet, as yet, though quite untrue. What will your brother say tonight returning with laden camels homeward toward the hills? Finding you dead and me asleep beside you, will he awake me first before he kills? For I shall sleep here on the cot beside you, when you, my heart's delight, are cold in death. When your young heart and restless lips are silent, grown chilly, even beneath my burning breath. When I have slowly drawn my knife across you, taking my pleasure as I see you swoon, I shall sleep sound, worn out by love's last fervor, and then, God grant your kinsmen kill me soon.
Jesus fucking Christ. What a fucking thing. And this was like,
1902 was when it was published.
So this is like love poems?
Love poems.
Fucking India.
Yeah.
What the fuck you doing, India?
Yeah, this is some like fucking, some fucking, what is that police song?
Fucking get murdered, yes? I don't
Get
know.
murdered.
Damn. Yeah, that's pretty wild. Holy shit.
Get murdered because some other guy had sex with you. Wow, that's wild to me, especially because, Hindu culture is so ecstatic. The religion itself is so ecstatic based. It's not based on procreation. Like, your way to God isn't procreation like Judaism or Christianity. It's actually like, no, you can have ecstasy here.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's wild to me. And what is it fucking so dark, and that is so much of a cause for so many acts of violence, so many horror movies, so many actual real life.
Wow.
Like, you belong to me, you're my possession now.
Yeah.
Damn. Which is completely fucked.
There's a lot of fucking horror movies in the real world.
It is a lot of horror movies in the real, even if it's like you weren't even my lover, but I saw you having sex with somebody else. So it could be like a Michael Myers. Like maybe I wanted to, and then I saw you being a slut. What I consider a slut.
Broke my damn feeble-minded dream, I guess.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's wild to me. So our book stack today is just a bunch of vintage books that a friend of mine was going to get rid of. And I was like, I'm taking that. You got this India's Love lyrics. 8 Cousins by Louise May Alcott. The Mysterious Island by Jules Verne. I can't even read what this says. And then The House of Seven Gables by Nathaniel Hawthorne. But all just like hardbound classics somebody was just going to get rid of. And I'm like, I can't let you do that. Can't let you do that.
Yeah, no. Yeah. Goddamn.
There were a few more too.
All right, read the second from the top book. Find out what that is. Open that one up. We're not. We're just recording, so it doesn't. At least we know what we're showing, because that's hard to read even on the picture I showed. Because that bottom one you can't even read. In the picture.
Child's History of the World.
Ooh.
By V. Hillier, it looks like.
There's an autograph from 1933 in there. Jeez.
That was the person who owned the book. Christmas 1933. Shirley Huff.
They filmed all
of
sorts of
Clinton Avenue. I don't know where that is. Winter Park School. It looks like 6 uppercase cursive L grade. I don't know what that means. 10 years old.
Wow.
And then there's a phone number which has only 5 digits.
Jeez. What year was this published? Child's History.
It was published in 1924. The date she has in it is April 22nd, 1960. But the copyright of this book is 1924.
And there's an autograph from 1933 in it.
Nope.
First
1906. Oh, yeah, you're right.
So, wow.
You're right.
This book has seen some time.
1933.
Amazing. Child copy. Wow. 33.
Published in 1924 by the Century Company.
Crazy. Old books are so fucking weird. They're fun.
Oh, this is illustrations too in black and white. That looks very
Universe? Very universe.
I was looking for the artist Key Nielsen.
Mm-hmm. What did
That
they do?
I don't think. I'm not saying that is Key Nielsen, but it reminds me of his work.
Here, let me snap a shot of that just for the podcast, because this is gonna be the last mention of this. I'm not gonna do any more damn things, but I do want a picture of that to share with the pod.
Yeah.
Share with the.
It reminds me of Key Nielsen's work, who was a golden age of children's book illustrations artist that I really admire. Of course, I just love that period of illustration anyway.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Oh, that's
like the
it's
late
my
20s,
favorite.
like
30s, 30s, yeah.
Good illustrations.
Just gorgeous shit, man. That's my favorite. That's kind of my favorite period of artwork.
3, 2, 1. Welcome to the Chainsaw Bar. I'm your host, Mike, surrounded by books and my wife.
Flowers.
Yep. Tons of hot sauce.
Tons of hot sauce.
And we're doing all right. It's winter. Solstice, I suppose.
Happy solstice.
Happy solstice.
Solstice blessings to all our listeners.
So all y'all, we all start getting minutes back in our daylight, so that's going to be great. You've made it this far.
After the longest night of the year, babies. You got it.
Yep.
You got this.
We made it. Y'all made it. Now it's going to get brighter every day. A little bit less dim, sad, darkness rolling in. And there you go. Winter solstice.
It's important.
It's important to acknowledge it.
It's important to live through it, I think. I think it's important to endure.
Yeah. Well, I got a bunch of somethings, but my mindset when I wrote them were just kind of garbage, so I can't think of anything. Note, alone together. Can we think of movies or situations where we are with someone but alone? Movies go. And I'm just sitting there thinking, I wrote that, but I had no clue at all either. I'm like,
It's probably when our friend's kid came over and we were both playing solitaire at the dining table. And she was like, so this is the definition of alone together. And we were like, yeah, what?
There.
Like, we don't have to constantly be fucking doing something together. We don't have to be up each other's ass.
Right. Yeah, we can definitely just hang out and just like sit there in each other's company without even having to say a word, doing independent things. But
yeah, that's when you know you've made it.
They can be that relaxed, not think about it. You're just like, yeah, here we are. I'm happy. I'm good.
Here we are.
And that's alone together, I guess. But I can't think of any movies where that's a thing off the top of my head.
Alone together. I'm sure that they're out there in the world. I just, you know.
Yep. So,
unless it's one of those movies where some guys kidnap some chick. So I can think of like Boxing Helena or The Collector, which was a 1960s movie from Britain. If anybody's ever seen that, it's great. Go ahead and watch it. I've probably mentioned it before. I really liked it. But yeah, you're alone together.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess if like...
But mostly in those movies, the man was obsessed with the woman and was going to kill her. And had kidnapped her and immobilized her in one way or another. And Boxing Helena by like actually, you know...
Totally immobilized her.
Totally immobilized her. In The Collector, he just shut her up in like the fucking cottage house outside of his home, right?
I guess the only...
You've never watched that film.
I haven't seen that film.
Yeah, it's a really old film. It's lovely. He started out collecting butterflies, and then he decided he was going to collect women.
Ooh.
Yeah, because he likes pretty things, and he don't want them to get away from him.
That's classic obsessive.
And it's you know, it reminded me. What reminded me of that film was the film Buffalo '66.
In that manner. How so?
Well, you know, when he just kidnaps Christina Ricci, and it's like, yeah. Okay, you're my thing.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, there you go.
I'm not gonna. It's so creepy, and that creepy poem is gonna fucking be like eerily at the back of my mind all night. Like, oof. You're my thing. You're mine now because I got you, and you're mine.
I had you for one night. Now you're mine eternally.
Mm-hmm.
Till I let you go. Ew.
I think that actually what he meant was that like one night he had to go out like hunting or some shit. Like went out for a boys' night, and she fucked around. I think that's what he meant by, like, one night. I don't think he had her for one night. I think that one night he wasn't there, and she was just like, I can't get enough D.
There you go. Maybe.
And, which, wild, ladies, you know that's not true. We know that's not true. One night? No. Give me a break.
God, that's so weird.
Well, but I'm being honest.
Not wrong. Alright, oh, fuck.
Anyway, somehow Buffalo 66 reminded me of The Collector, the 1960s British film, because also there is the whole like thing where like the victim, the kidnapping victim, kind of does fall in love with their captor.
That is a
and
thing.
This, what's that called?
The something syndrome, Stockholm syndrome, isn't it?
Stockholm syndrome, exactly. Exactly that. Like, that does happen, I guess. I've never been kidnapped in that way. have been kidnapped, but not in that way. So, don't ask. Anyway, but not in that way, and nothing romantic about it. But yeah, that it is kind of weird. That you kind of just like, you empathize with your captor. And then it's like, what the hell?
Yeah, that's bizarre. It's weird how that.
I'm a very empathic person, so I feel a fondness for these films. I'll put it that way.
It seems reasonable.
What are you looking up?
I'm just skimming. I'm trying to skim news, and the only thing that I found for our news.
Mm-hmm.
You want to jump into news, or do you want to finish your statement? Do you have anything else?
I don't think so. I don't know what segue we have between that and news, unless you got a segue.
Beep, 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 beep. News from the weird, wild world of horror.
Oh my god.
I don't know. It's interesting news. It's nothing terrible. The only thing I could find, there's a lot out there. Like, I was writing some stuff down that I didn't finish writing down. I read it, thought about it, didn't write it down because I didn't have my book. I was at work. Read the news. Thought that'd be good for the podcast. But right now, the only thing I can figure out that is fun news comes from the world of... Look at his face. Just drawing a blank now. John Waters.
How do you draw a blank on John Waters?
I don't know. He looks different now. He's gotten older. He just looks old in this picture.
Yeah, he looks like John Waters.
He does look like he's still got that mustache, yeah. But apparently, like, of course... Not of course. John Waters is going to be coming back into the world of Chucky.
Back into Child's Play, yes. I saw that.
He's going to be the creator of Chucky dolls.
Oh, lovely. Because the last time he was in Chucky was in, like, what, Bride of Chucky?
Mm-hmm.
We had that great line when Britney Spears runs off Mulholland Drive.
Yeah.
God bless the little people.
Yeah. So good. So John Waters.
And also, bless you, Britney Spears, for doing that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm going to say...
I respect her a lot more after that.
That took a lot of nuts.
Yeah, just to go do that scene and just like,
oh yeah.
Play your
I'll play this. That's fun.
Yeah, that's awesome.
You're a cooler bitch than I thought you were.
So,
I don't listen to pop music.
But yeah, she definitely went up in the damn ranks for that scene.
Oh yeah.
So that's fun. Awesome. Because she didn't need the money. She was just chilling. She didn't have to do that scene, but she did it. She chose to do it. She
didn't get the money either way. She was under guardian.
The money went to an account.
What's it called?
Yeah. Whatever that thing was she was under. But, yeah, she chose to do that scene. So that's fun.
Yeah.
So she knows what she was up to.
You cool.
That's awesome.
I appreciate. I respect Britney for all of these reasons, and I'm glad she got out of her under her dad's thumb. You know what? You got this, girl.
Yep. And also in John Waters' news, like, he's gonna be... What's he doing? He's, well, everybody that reads anything about it knows that John Waters is... he's released his, somebody somewhere, I can't remember, one of the sites, they asked him what his favorite horror movie of 2023 was, which is why I kind of watch Beau is Not Afraid.
Oh, it was Beau's Not Afraid.
And apparently John Waters just absolutely thought that was like the bee's knees for this year. That's it's his movie of the year.
Yeah, it's been on my list of things like I might ought to watch. But now I got John Waters.
Yep, that's 100%.
Woo-ha.
John Waters said Beau's Not Afraid is damn film of the year.
We're gonna have to watch it.
Gotta watch it now. Beau. Can't spell Beau's Not Afraid.
Beau.
Not Afraid. But anyway, yeah, so we're going to have to check that out. And, oh my goodness. Like, this week, we've been doing the Boulets. Like, we've watched up to the latest episode of the Boulet Brothers, Dracula, the world's next super drag monster. Super monster. And if you guys have watched Shudder, it's been going for 5 years, like a couple spin-offs. It's been a fucking blast. It's always fun to watch. It's always interesting to see how those artists then create looks, then perform them. And if you guys are ever listening
also,
here...
we love gay shit.
We don't have a problem with gay shit.
Not only do we not have a problem with gay shit, we kind of love gay shit.
100%.
We are like the most gay straight couple you'll ever meet.
Yeah. We're totally beards. 100% beards here. All in for it. But 100%, like that was far we're running.
But I'm definitely a gay man in a woman's body. In a cis het woman's body.
Some sort of king, I suppose.
No, I don't think that either.
You couldn't pull yourself off as a king? Couldn't do it?
I was a tomboy as a kid.
So, definitely not.
But I here's the thing about kings. I don't get what they're doing.
It's tricky. It doesn't make much sense to me since I've heard the term.
I don't mean to insult any kings out there. You do you. You do you. That's great. That's you doing you. And, okay, now I'm going to get a backlash.
Not really. We've got like...
I feel like it's pulling attention off queens in the drag community. Is that unkind to say?
Maybe.
I know like maybe one king, and we're not really friends anymore. And maybe that's my bias. Maybe it is. I don't know. I think... But watching the season 5 of Boulay with Rob Zombie, like, when he described doing a femme character that was so raging and violent, and that was how they see femininity. That was actually very thought-provoking. That was actually very provocative to me. To be like, yeah, so you saw me do a femme character and there was so much like rage and violence because that's how I see femininity. And that is actually, that engages me. That idea of like, yes, being female is being freaking angry and defensive, and you have, because your back's to the wall and you have to have your fucking fists up. You have to constantly be in fight mode. That completely made sense to me. So while I say I don't understand kings per se, I got a lot of like butchy female friends. Like I said, I was very much a tomboy as a child, but there's something about the performativeness of it that is escaping me. Like, why is that necessary? But like, it's not my story. So if that is something that you feel in your heart speaks to you, I will completely support that, and I'll probably like it.
Seems reasonable. Like, from the Wikipedias, so take it with a grain of salt. Like, I'll read the second half. Devil search engine. Second half. In the late 1800s and early 1900s, several drag kings became British music hall stars. And British pantomime has preserved the tradition of women performing in male roles. Starting in the 1990s, drag kings start to gain some of the fame and attention that drag queens have known. So since the 90s, like, modern drag kings have started popping back up.
Right, because, like, traditionally in all forms of theater, it's always been men performing as women.
Yep.
I mean, in, you know, Shakespeare and Japanese whatever.
Kabuki theater. Yep.
Kabuki, yes. That was always... I just said no, yes, and that's fun. There was always like, because women in theater, women in anything, women in anything, we're just being big sluts, no matter what we're doing. Doesn't matter. I can be a fucking nurse. I can be a fucking teacher. Doesn't matter. I'm a big slut, so I can't be performed by anything other than somebody with a dick.
Right.
And this is why I get behind drag kings, because you know what? I fucking can. Thank you. I could be a cisgender woman, or I can have a vagina and still fucking be a performer and have value in art. I mean, even Salvador Dali famously said, art is in the balls. Fuck you, Salvador Dali. Fuck you, motherfucker. Art is not in the balls. You wish you had my fucking ovaries, motherfucker.
Yep. Oh my god.
Can you give birth to life? You might be able to paint a weeping clock.
Blood.
Can you create a fucking human being? I think not.
I doubt he could. Even as I don't think he could do
I
it.
think he could not, because he did not have the function.
I don't think he's got the...
And you made some adequate paintings of melting clocks. Good for you.
Melting clocks, love them. There's one over there. We got one.
Yeah.
It's pretty cute.
That's Mike's. It's not mine.
It's
I don't think much of surrealism at all, actually.
I enjoyed it. It was a fun thing.
Well, that's for you.
Yeah.
That's for you. It's not for me. And then, like, I really do love male artists, like physical artists, writers, singers, songwriters, all that stuff. I really do so much, and part of that is because, like, a lot of times, because I have an alto range voice, I can sing along better with men.
Fair.
Also, I don't really distinguish that way. A lot of the girly stuff I don't really jive with, because I was never very girly.
Fair.
So there's all of these things, but a lot of these male writers that I really, really loved, or male artists or whatever, turn out to be such fucking pieces of shit.
They tend to be. That's what sucks. It's just
maybe Virginia Wolfe was a hater and wrote hateful
in her diary that they did.
Diaries and letters to her friends about other writers, and dissing on James Joyce and
hating on Freud.
I have done those things as well. So I kind of get with Virginia Wolfe on that in a lot of ways. I'm not probably going to diss on Aldous Huxley too bad, but I didn't read the book she was talking about.
Point, counterpoint.
Counterpoint. Virginia Wolfe has some pretty rough things to say about every other writer.
She was definitely she'd be an internet troll in a lot of ways.
She would
probably
be a fucking internet troll, and I'm kind of loving that, but at the same time, like,
damn.
Talk about somebody else's nose. Girl.
And looking at you. Come on, girl.
Come on, girl.
Girl. Shit.
I don't have the smallest nose, girls and boys. And ghouls and goblins. And etc. But I would not.
Wouldn't be throwing shade, given like what I look like in the mirror.
Right? No. Not on that.
No.
The other stuff she was pretty spot on, especially about like Freud's little his eyes. What did she call him? Like fucking monkey,
monkey limp. Fucking goddamn! It was weird. Like today, there was an article on the internet about like somebody they dug up like Virginia Wolfe
thrown by Virginia Wolfe.
Yeah, they dug up and took a bunch of quotes from her diary about what she was thinking about people at the time, and it was damn girl.
Her diary and also letters to friends.
Letters to friends too. That's my whiskey. You've had your whiskey here.
You got more than me.
I did. This should be the same size.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Yeah,
it's hardly.
It's 750 milliliters. 750 milliliters. No, that might be 350.
Yeah, quite a bit bigger.
Maybe. That's plenty for me.
Quite a bit.
Proportionate. Anyway.
No, not proportionate.
Anyway, about Virginia Wolfe and her hate. Man, that was a damn interesting article. And then they show the picture of her just sitting there, like next to some fellow that looks like Geno. And it's like, wow.
Only if Gene combed his hair.
If Gene combed his hair and cleaned up his beard a little bit, boom. He'd look very similar to that gentleman wearing a suit. But
anyway, then she's just talking shit about everybody.
Then she just fucking burns the house down and burns all sorts of fucking bridges. So, it's impressive. It's fun. The quotes that they found and then just put out there, like, damn. Some wild shit. Virginia Wolfe, internet troll.
Who's afraid of Virginia Wolfe? Maybe you ought to be.
Yep.
Maybe you ought to.
Yep, put down, I'm going to call this 32 minutes with the Virginia Wolfe troll action.
Anyway, so we were going to talk about horror movies?
Let's jump to horror movies. Oh my god, you've got your book. Dig up your book. Because, like, this is nothing.
Where's my book?
I told you to grab it before we started.
I see it.
But, yeah. Yep, we've seen some things. We've seen some interesting things. Burping though, sorry. So terrible. Let's see. Yeah, what have we watched this week? We watched, we watched Godzilla, -1. And if we can get Joe on the line for a quick call, we'll get him in. But let's not cover that just yet. We've seen the Boulet Brothers, and we watched... spoiler about the latest episode here.
Are we going to spoil?
Oh, yeah, we're definitely going to spoil. For those that watch, and the rest of you don't know, like, they did finally eliminate JK last episode. No, they sent the adult last episode. JK the episode before that. And now they've eliminated damn... Fantasia. Gaga. Which is... That's a weird one, but she was not too...
She wouldn't bring in the monster, and Tharp was right about that. She would not bring the monster.
Yeah, she was missing the monster.
But also, I'm going to say that Orgotic is not bringing the glamour.
No, Orgotic's missing the glamour entirely. Like,
fuck, I hate that for her.
But they're running them. It's like, this is the longest a mask has made it in the series. Like, the masks generally get knocked off first 2 episodes.
Oh, yeah.
So, Orgotic is fucking nailing this as a mask. And stepping up during the band one.
Orgotic's completely fucking demented. Like, I believe she's fucking...
out there a little bit. But good. Not in a bad way.
Absolutely 100% devoted to this fucking demonic persona.
Mm-hmm.
But also such a sweetheart. Oh. And you can tell she's so in love with Neohuru X that it's just like, oh my god.
And like right now he's struggling with so much going on. Like he's like homeless right now. This is all he came from Argentina. Like and when he's orgotic, but like freaking came from Australia, Argentina.
Argentina.
Pretty much just living wherever the boulettes are putting him up. And that is it. It's like he's not got much else to go on other than, like, the drag is fucking phenomenal. And they're, like, helping him create the looks. They've got the studio running his damn looks that he's wanting to create. And they've been pretty bang on. Some of them, but they're all about kind of whatever.
Is that their pronoun?
I don't know.
Is it he?
I'm just calling it he because,
Can we say they? Just to be like...
they's kind of open. They always seems way too open. It's like...
They seems
organic.
that seems like the
kind of like
fair.
It's a catch-all, but it just seems too vague. Like it doesn't.
Okay, well, I don't know their pronouns, so I'm gonna say they.
Yep. So I'm just gonna say orgotic seems like orgotic is not quite getting the damn glamour factor.
No, not hitting the glamour notes.
The horror's there popping. The damn looks are good.
The horror, the filth.
Owns like his character.
The drag. And sure, or is it drag because it's completely androgynous?
Very monstrous, but very androgynous, yeah.
Very androgynous. Is that still drag?
Yeah, I think.
Okay.
Yeah,
drag friends, chime in.
Yeah. Also, like, all y'all, if you guys hear this, listen to us on Spotify because I'm going to start putting more polls and questions out there on Spotify because I watch their master classes for podcasters and, like...
Jesus Christ.
I've been putting polls out there and questions on the end of episodes and nobody's responded. Although the episodes have been watched, not on our probable, like, most popular... Well, they're not on Spotify. But if you get a chance, jump over to Spotify, go to the episodes where, like, there's a question, and drop your damn, your opinion. Because I'm going to be starting to drop more questions at things. Because, like, right now, like, nobody answered my should damn Carmela Creeper join the band or not. Nobody answered that at all.
Y'all. Interact with us. We're people.
I re-upped the damn thing, so,
we're not gods. I'm just kidding. I know that's not why you're not interacting. But go ahead and interact, because...
Yeah, we're going to be going that direction. So if you check us out on Spotify...
We are social creatures.
We are social fucking animals, definitely. But, like, Spotify is where the polls are going to be on the Spotify app. So you're going to have to go on the Spotify app and dig it up. It's free. We're there. Like, today was a good day because I got the fall of Google Podcasts actually became a boon for me because I was able to export all my podcasts from Google onto Apple, but it's YouTube Music, YouTube Direct now. So eventually, like, all the damn podcasts will be available on YouTube, searchable via YouTube Music, but I don't have to go through and damn fucking create MP4 files, and that shit sucks. That's why I didn't do it. That's why, like, we don't have a YouTube channel that's really up to date. Like, the last episode I uploaded was a year ago, and it's just such a headache because, like, you have to create a file where you take a picture and have it run over the thing, and then you're playing the audio, and then the picture's running over it. You have to damn connect to, like, a free server because I'm not buying a server. Mm-hmm. And create the file, which is an MP4. I think it's an MP4 file. You have to put an MP3 with an image. Create an MP4 file, and it sucks.
I want y'all to know something. My husband is really good looking. And when he's, like, smoothing back his mohawk with his heavily tattooed arms, it's very cute.
Yep. And I'm totally confused and trying to talk about damn things, but whatever. Yeah, I appreciate that. Thanks. But
anyway, here's another thing. The other thing that we watched today.
Yes.
Or this week.
Mike
got a thing on our TV.
We use the Kodi app.
No, not the Kodi, but
one
for Svengoolie.
Oh, oh yeah. I bought a subscription to Me TV, which is it's pretty much like it's kind of like Fubu and whatever the other TV stations are that provide internet damn servers that provide live TV. And now we got, for the first time in my life, I've heard of the guy. I've seen him on a lot of Shudder things here and there. He'd pop up. He's a very, very famous, iconic kind of fucking character. He's an iconic dude.
I was saying at cons, but yes, iconic as well.
And for a lot of our listeners, yeah, you already know who this guy is. And for like some of us Southern people, we don't know who the fuck this guy was. But like, I was at work the other week and seen this gal in a damn sweatshirt fucking hoodie with the picture on the back. And I was like, that looks familiar. I've seen that face. And it's just the face. Didn't say anything else on it. Just the face. And I was like, where have I seen that face? Actually, I did say, yeah, I did have the name under it, but it was the hoodie. And that face, as I pointed out to Gene at the time, was like, hey, look at that girl's hoodie. I know that guy. He's on something. He's on like one of the damn Eli fucking damn documentaries about horror. He's been on since the 70s. He's been running
earlier somehow. He looks so young.
He looks so young, but that man's almost that man's 70.
At least, I think he might be older.
He's 70 something. He's 71, I think. But like, he took over from a guy that was like the damn Tom Savini era at the same time doing the shows in Chi-Town,
in
Chicagoland.
Chicago. Okay.
And this should be enough clues for you to figure out who we're talking about. Horror movie host and the new son of, but taking over the title of Svengoolie.
Svengoolie, yes.
Chicagoland's fucking damn favorite son.
So we got the Me TV so we could go watch Svengoolie and watch the film Nightwalker with his commentary. Excellent.
It was a blast. It felt like damn fucking old Elvira fucking horror movie shit.
Yeah, yeah.
And he didn't...
Zacharel.
Yeah. It was just...
Zachary. What?
Zacharel?
Zachary.
But a classic horror movie host. Like, with the sets, with the damn themes, the goofiness.
Which has always been Mike and I's dream, is to be just, like, campy horror movie hosts. Like, honestly, that was our plan. We came up with the podcast instead. But we wanted to have, like, characters and sets and interrupt stuff and play films and interrupt it. And
yeah, it's tricky because you have to get the rights to the shitty movies. And
you have to get the rights to the shitty movies. You have to have a set. You have to have camera equipment. All that stuff. All that fun stuff. Mm-hmm. But, like, dream job, sure.
Yeah. And
sure, like, we thought about using our above garage apartment as a set for doing just horror hosting with like characters and bullshit.
Yeah, if we could figure that out, that'd been great. But even the
rights that's the wet dream.
Yeah, even the rights to old shitty movies is still hard to get because, like, I was reading an article about it, and in his facts, he's like, we can't get all the movies that you guys are requesting because, like, sometimes they're not even available for, like, watching. And then, like, sometimes, like, the companies that own them say you have to air them twice on the show. So, like, every year he has, like, 52 episodes, and sometimes he has to show the same movie twice. Because that's the only stipulation they'll let him play the movie. So I'm going to
that's stupid.
It's stupid, but it's like, yeah.
And it's counterproductive.
Yeah, it's like, why don't you give him one of those other shitty movies that you guys still have the rights to? It's like, all right, you can have that one, but you have to play the other one maybe. But maybe they don't have another one.
If you want to boon his signal, then don't fucking be like that, man. Don't be like that.
That's movie companies, man.
Yeah, because they don't apparently understand how shit works.
Yeah, and we'll definitely have to check out, like, what's coming into public domain this year. Like, Mickey Mouse is falling to public domain. Some of them, not modern Mickey, but Mickey without the white gloves Steamboat Willie Mickey is into public domain, so you can drop his ass in some pictures and shit if you want to now. Public domain next year.
Ooh, I don't even want to know that what's going to happen with that, because it's going to be like some fucking Winnie the Pooh fucking honeypot.
Oh, goddamn Blood and Honey action.
Blood and Honey, I didn't watch it.
Oh, it was so good. Blood and Honey
No,
was
I'm
so
sure it was
good.
not. I'm sure you're fucking wrong.
I'm 100%.
You're not a fan of A.A. Milne, so...
No, sorry. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I can't do this with you.
But the way they covered the story from a horror perspective was magnifique. Mm-hmm. They actually integrated the story, the images from the free fucking domain shit, and turned it into a damn really good story.
Okay, so here's a movie Mike watched, and I kind of caught glimpses of, and we didn't talk about, I don't think, on the podcast, but it's going to bring back into something else that is not horror related, which was Santo and the Treasure of Dracula.
Santo and the Treasure of Dracula. Fuck
so
yeah.
if y'all know who Santo was, Santo is a legendary Lucha Libra star who made a lot of films.
Mm-hmm. Absolute wrestling icon.
Mexican wrestling icon. Like the actual Mexican wrestling icon, I will say.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Santo.
Boom.
Boom.
Like, if there's Mexican wrestling, it involves Santo's face in the background.
If you know Lucha Libre, then you know fucking Santo. But, and so made all these awful B movies.
So good. It's always Santo versus Santo
yeah.
But like in the 60s and 70s and 50s, like Santo was like
even the 50s.
I think the 50s, I think the late 50s, like is when they started recording him and putting him in films, I believe.
Okay, I'll give you that. I'm not going to look it up.
I'm not going to look it up either. I'm just damn thrown out there. It seems like he's been around since the 50s in films. Because that's
as old as his son is now, I will say probably fair.
And we'll cover that in a second. But yeah, Santos.
Santo.
In the Treasure of Dracula. Santo in the Treasure of Dracula. Like... God damn, it was so fucking fun. But I think we watched the Mystery Science, didn't we? Version of it.
I think you did.
Yeah, I believe I did.
I just came in and out, and I was like, this is great.
Yeah, Santo's like, nailed it. Santo. Santo. Yeah, it is fantastic. It was fun. It was like, he's the smart guy in the movie, which is the fun part. It's like, you think the big, beefy fucking... wrestler guy, luchador,
big luchador would not be the.
You'd think like
the big science guy.
Yeah, just going out and punching people, but he's the science guy.
So fuck you.
So fuck all y'all. He's the damn brains behind the operation, and everybody else is like, damn, we're getting to work with Santo. He's a fucking genius, fucking rocket scientist, fucking astrophysics motherfucker, and he also
a luchador,
and he can also lucha like a boss.
Yes.
So like, yeah. Santo, what a fucking boss.
And also, we're defeating Dracula.
Oh, so coming against
Dracula. And this weird cult that's trying to steal Dracula's magic amulet to get eternal life.
And there's time travel.
And just all the stuff you want in a film.
All the
stuff you want is right there in that film.
And the fact that Santo created the machine, figured it out.
Of Dracula. Yeah, all the stuff is right in there.
It's amazing. It's crazy, the thoughts, like, the fact that, like, all right, we're going to watch his thoughts or watch what's happening somehow, and then they just show the scenes, like, all right. Like, all right, that's how this time travel thing works. You're watching, like, the guy we said back.
This is how it works.
Yep.
We are authority.
We are. I am Santo. Deal with it.
I am Santo, and I have a silver mask.
You want to wrestle me for it? You don't.
You want to wrestle me for it. And the wrestling me for whatever does fucking happen. It 100% happens, because it can't not. Yeah, just double negative that. It can't not. It is going... Don't check my grammar. Are you checking my grammar?
I'm checking the fact that we damn reviewed Dracula.
Oh, how are you checking my grammar? And I was like, I know I did that on purpose. I wanted to raid that. Fail. I will not fuck your fucking ass up.
Right? Yeah, I can't disagree there. But yeah, Santo in the Treasure of Dracula via the damn Mystery Science Theater guys was so good though. Like, so good. Like, they popped in their little bits, but like the movie was so
mostly
fun.
It's just the movie. And it's just like...
You guys are getting a free ride on that one because that movie is so campy and so funny. It's just like, really? Like, I'd be saying that shit right now. That's exactly how I feel about exactly what they're saying. Is the same thing I'm thinking. It's like, why? What? How's that work? Exactly that. Oh my god.
So fun. So the reason that Mike said this is going to be coming back up about the
Santo.
Son of Santo.
Son of Santo.
Howdy.
Man, this is my booze, you nerd. But anyway, the
son of Santo
comes up into this modern movie we just watched. Finally watched. I've been wanting to watch it.
My husband's speaking Cherokee. Now he's speaking fake Cherokee. But when he said Hadi, that was legit Cherokee. So,
which means here.
Sometimes we just talk like that, and
it's a damn G.I. Joe public service announcement.
Y'all can pick up on it or not. Sometimes we say Hadi, and that means here, and sometimes we say other words in Cherokee.
But most times we don't, but whatever.
Most times we don't, because we don't speak Cherokee very well.
No, we're not good. We're not good at
We're
Cherokee.
not fluent speakers.
But it's out there.
But you know what? Hey.
It's on YouTube, actually. Like, I was doing my...
but
for our listeners,
no, that isn't even... But that's not Eastern Band. And don't get them to go speak that fucking weird ass...
I'm not even going to say that, but I'm just saying, like... Apparently, one of the subtitles you can achieve on the YouTube is now Cherokee. Whether how you say it is one thing, but it's still written the same way. How you pronounce those letters does change, but the letters are still the same letters. What?
Come on, Oshio.
That's mispronounced, but it's still the same writing.
Well, it's just the Western Band, and that's the way they pronounce it, and
but it's still the same written word. The difference is how you pronounce it. OCO. Gross.
Okay.
Go ahead. As it's written, it's the same word. And that is a subtitle option
that is
on YouTube
now,
which is crazy.
That is actually really fucking cool. That's actually super fucking cool, and I'm super stoked about it.
Oh, yeah.
But I just know that it won't be Eastern Band.
I know it'll just be...
I know it will be, like, Western. And
how you say it is all that matters.
And they say it so weird, though. It just sounds so, like...
It's like...
It just sounds so diff... OCO. Instead of Shio. Like, we have very different dialects here.
There's three.
But I'm pretty sure both of their dialects.
Yeah, the Overhill, the Western, and us are different.
I'm pretty sure that they're about the same.
Yeah.
But the Eastern Band has a totally different dialect, and it is so fucking weird to hear people talk. And even sometimes the words are different. Like,
the way they say the words are
like
different.
No, they don't say shio.
OCO.
No, they don't even say shio for thank you. They just say wado and wado.
They don't say shki.
It's like shki. Aloha.
Yeah, they don't say shki. Shki.
They don't say shki?
No.
Huh?
Wado.
No, they don't say wado. They don't say wado.
How do they say thank you?
Yes. Yeah, I'm sorry, you're right.
Yeah.
They say wado for shki and for thank you. They say wado for thank you and you're welcome, and it is just fucking weird.
It's a bit off-putting for me. Having been grown up in Cherokee, It's a bit off-putting. It's like, what?
And then when I have like fucking Cherokee elders from here who tell me, oh, you're saying that wrong because this is the way the fucking Western band says it. Like, well, first of all, I'm white.
So,
Number one.
not native.
I'm white. Number two, I feel like you're wrong. And I can't back that up because I'm white.
Right?
And I can't back it up, man.
That's right.
I can't, but... Did you know my husband's grandmother? Like, I don't know how to fucking navigate that with people like Bo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know what Bo I'm talking about.
Yeah, but navigating with Bo been tricky. Like,
Yeah, well, fuck you, Bo.
fucking Bo was awesome.
No, he was awesome. No, you're not wrong. He is awesome, but like, fucking tell me Watto means ski. No, why do we have ski then?
Yeah, why bother with ski if you got Wadu?
Why if we just gonna be a fucking aloha about this?
Ugh. No.
Why the fuck, Bo?
Yeah.
And those of you, if there's any fucking Cherokee listeners on our podcast, and I doubt that there are,
No,
you know what Bo I'm talking about. And he fucking sat there and told me, I can't say ski. Okay. How many of my Cherokee friends are going to say, yeah, bitch, you can.
Right? It's like, it sounds weird if you don't say it. It's like,
It sounds weird if you don't say it, if you're from the Eastern band, right?
yeah, if you're Cherokee, the other bands are just Western and them, the Overhill Weird damn other things.
I don't know how they got, like, to drop ski. And I don't know how they got to drop the H after the S also.
Don't know.
And their dialect, and their,
I guess
the way they pronounce the words when you have an S.
I guess that's what happens.
And they stopped pronouncing the S with an SH. Stop that. You wrong.
It's not good. No. Not
It's
them.
not Salu.
No.
It's Shalu. Okay? There is an H after an S. Okay? It's just always there. Just imagine it's always there.
Yes. Shalu.
Thank you.
Not
Thank
Silu.
you.
No.
Thank you. When I hear people say that wrong.
We pronounce it Shalu.
Okay.
And
yes.
we're dying on that hill. Get dealt with.
Yeah.
We'll fight you. We'll hide in caves till you die. Fuck you. Fucking, we ain't running.
Twice.
We own it.
Twice hiding in the caves.
We will build campfires and make you fucking scared. God damn it! All of Gene's fucking Thomas Legion shit. We will fucking scare you.
No, it's just I can't even speak up about that because I'm white, but I'm like I fucking paid attention to this shit. This is my children's language, so
You have to.
I needed to, and then people are saying shit wrong around me all the time, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, because I have to correct people at work all the time. It's like, what's that Silu place? Yeah, it's Shalu. It's a damn restaurant. Enjoy it. It's good. And they're like, oh, Shalu? I was like, yeah, that's how you pronounce it. And they're like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's how we pronounce it here. We ain't damn savages from the fucking desert of fucking Oklahoma. Fuck all y'all.
Like, here's the thing, like I'm so very, like, I have such a very Celtic background and, like, the Gaelic background. I can't pronounce the fucking Gaelic language for shit because the same reason
Man,
people
don't bring my
can't...
football club into this.
Yeah, I'm not bringing your football club. I'm
Thank
bringing
you.
my culture. It's like my language base of Gaelic don't look like it's spelled.
Not wrong.
And Cherokee's the same fucking way. Like, you have to know how the fucking syllabary is pronounced to pronounce it right. It's the same thing with Gaelic, and I speak Cherokee better than I speak Gaelic. And that's a fact.
It's a bunch of pops and clicks.
Nope, that is African languages, but...
Australian is what I was going for, but whatever.
Okay. Aboriginal languages of other cultures, not ours.
Not ours at all.
Not ours.
I wish we had some popsicles like that. That'd be sweet.
That'd be cool.
But we don't.
But yeah, I don't... I have a real hard time with Gaelic. I have an easier time with Cherokee, actually.
Gaelic
or
weird.
Japanese.
Japanese is how it's wrote. That's kind of fun.
That's super fun. That's super great. But when you learn how the fucking Cherokee syllabary works and how those syllables are pronounced, then you kind of get it. And you kind of get it with Japanese too. Or with Gaelic. At some point, I assume. I am told by people who speak Gaelic better than me.
Let's hope so.
Oh, yeah. Like my mother.
Mm.
But here's the thing. Every time I look, when somebody puts out a Cherokee word, and not in syllabary, but just in like English letters,
Mm-hmm.
I can sit there and I can work through how I know those letters are pronounced. Which is also how I learned how to speak Japanese. Or actually Gaelic.
It's how you learn to speak any language, actually. But
It's actually how you learn to speak any language. But some of the syllabary I can, kind of decipher. I'm not good at it.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, some words you saw the game. Yeah,
Saw
I know
the
that when I see it.
Mm-hmm.
That's fun.
I'm sitting here trying to remember how to say squirrel in Cherokee. It's fucking bugging me. Yeah,
Hold on.
Alright, keep looking, but I'm just gonna keep talking.
I'm very close right now.
I'm talking. Just look it up.
Okay, but
Alright.
I used to know.
Stop. Yeah, I know. It sounds almost like Shoney's, but whatever. But yeah, that's Cherokee talk, man. It's crazy. Like, as a Cherokee, non-speaking Cherokee member of the Eastern Band, it's tricky not to try learning the language, and it does feel disingenuous to like use some of the words sometimes, but it is what it is, man. That language is fun. It's very simple if you grew up with it. And like when Sequoia wrote the damn syllabary, it was easy to teach because everybody understood like, oh, that's that sound. All right. And you wrote the sound, you wrote the letter for the sound, and it definitely like you put the sounds together and you've got the damn word. And it worked for people that were fluent in the language at the time. And that's why, like, Sequoia is so fucking visionary. He nailed it. It took him probably fucking 4, 5, 10 years to write it all down, figure out the sounds and the variations, but he figured it out.
To write the syllabary.
Yep.
Yeah. But you know what? In as far as, like, the Cherokee Nation as a whole, and especially in the Eastern Band, people, there aren't a lot of fluent speakers. But you know what?
Sasquatch, Shaquani.
No, you got it all wrong.
It sounds so S-E-Q-E-U-E.
It is that as much, but let me...
What's this guy saying? Let's hear it. Let's see.
Let's
hope this isn't some... Oh, I don't know. I can't see.
Word is
Shaloli!
Saloli.
No,
Squirrel.
she's saying it wrong because she's
Western.
Western.
Oh, this is Western.
Cherokee word.
Shaloli is what we say.
Alright, hit replay.
They
Hit
say
replay.
saloli, we say shaloli.
We use the H. Shilloli.
When there's an S, there's an implied H.
Yep.
So shaloli,
Here we go. Coming from... What's this?
coming from Oklahoma, apparently.
And welcome to Cherokee Word of the Week.
CO.
This week's
She just
word
said CO,
is
so there's that.
G-A-U-E. G-A-U-E. which means
Gay, I love you.
Oh.
I know what
be
that
sure to
means.
check in for next week's Cherokee.
I know what that
Gay.
means.
Well, that's
Good gay.
Good
Good
gay.
gay. Well, we just say good gay.
Gagayu.
In Eastern.
Shiloli is squirrel. Shillelo.
Shilloli.
Shilloli.
There's a U. There's a sh.
Sure.
Every time there's an S, there's a sh.
Yeah, that's our accent.
And the
originally.
Western bands don't do that at
Yeah,
all.
they don't play with an H. That's
They
weird.
don't play with an H. That's so weird.
Shillelagh.
Shilloli.
Shillelagh. Shillelagh.
Nope. Shilloli.
Shillelagh. Ugh.
Shilloli.
Squirrel. Anyway.
Oh, that's fun.
That is
Anyway, these. Where was I?
I don't know. I was just thinking about shillelagh. God damn it. I can't
A
pronounce it.
shillelagh is an Irish bat meant to bash the brains out of a fucking leprechaun.
Bam. Bam.
Bam! Bonk!
Bam. Ow.
Bonk!
Bam.
Bonk you on your head.
Nonsense. Get out of here.
That is a pine. You take the base of the tree and then you take the first branch and you cut it off and you cut it off there. And then you got yourself a little hammer that you can bash the leprechaun on the head. That's a shillelagh.
Shillelagh. Anti-fey device. Bam.
Mm-hmm.
You have to defend yourself sometimes because
Gotta
they're going to
defend
trick you into some
yourself.
shit. And you're not killing them, you're just bobbing them. Get the fuck out of
You're
here.
just bopping them.
It's like, get the fuck out of here. It's like, you see you got a stick and you know what the stick is.
It's
And
my shillelagh.
you should be running at this point. It's like, nope, not getting hit. All right, you got me. I'm not going to fuck with you. Game off. We're out. And that's the phase damn easy warning system. It's like, oh, he's got a stick. Huh. There's a 50-50 chance that this man knows what's up. But am I going to fucking roll into that game? And then they roll into it and then they get bopped
My
with
very
it.
white Celtic wife taught me
Yep.
how to use my shillelagh.
There you go. And now you all know. So if y'all need to deal with the Fae, to bop them and get them off your fucking damn property and tell them to piss off.
I bop them with my shillelagh.
Yeah, shillelagh. And it's like, get out of here. Get. I ain't got time for your bullshit. Get out of here. I ain't got time for your shit. Get.
And believe us when we say, like, there are fucking native... What's the word?
Fucking little people or fucking Fae or...
Just, like, equivalencies.
Kindred for the
Yeah,
something. Yeah.
for what it's worth. Like, yeah, if it's a fucking leprechaun, bubble with your shillelagh.
Yep, just...
If it's a fucking booger or some other fucking...
Anyway, yeah, like, if you gotta deal with the Fae, it's like, you get a pine fucking damn shillelagh, first branch, bop,
First of all.
but otherwise
And
it's
then
like,
if you get a fucking goddamn booger like we get around here,
fucking
goddamn all
it.
the time.
Fucking guys. Since we've been disconnected from the world in our property, since, like, I haven't been able to rebuild our damn connection back to the
you
world.
haven't, or you just haven't?
I just haven't. Haven't had time, though.
There. No, you have.
I
You have
want- I
all
don't-
the time in the world, Mike.
I've been injured. I had damn
I'm
hernia
like,
surgery.
No. Don't.
Judgy. Anyway, yeah, we've been disconnected. Like, fucking Casablanca here has been kind of free floating in between the worlds right now. And Pukas have been fucking prowling around like motherfuckers. Little bastards.
Yeah. All and the boogers and
Ugh.
all of them.
All their fucking shit, man. It's
All
annoying.
their fucking shit have been...
They're not malevolent, so I'm not gonna fucking hate on them. They're just...
Are they?
I don't think so. Except for, like, fucking taking cigarettes maybe, or fucking around with you maybe, but they ain't done nothing to me. But they're
They
just...
bashed my head in, but okay.
Yeah, you did take that header. That was not cool.
Also...
Damn.
Gotta say, like, a fucking creature going up the road looking like my son's brother
That motherfucker.
to
Lure?
lure my son up the road.
Fuck that motherfucker. I want to hunt that little bastard.
No, I am not going to, but also...
I'm going to go A24 on his ass. Its ass. You fuck with me, I'm fucking back.
I don't know what that means.
A24? You haven't seen enough A24 films. They're fucked.
Really?
And heads up out there, like, all y'all know that A24 films are fucked when they go into horror. But, yeah, like, if that booger's trying to steal my kid or fuck with my kids, I'm going A24. Y'all been warned.
Who's been warned? The Fae?
The Fae, they're just hanging out in the windows listening to us right now. Like, you guys got to find out somebody that's watching A24 films, not us. Because, like, you can't get to the porch to watch our films, sorry. But A24 films are fucked up. Like, when they fucking torture porn somebody, it's bad. But, like, yeah, I'm not gonna fucking let some fucking damn other fucking creature fuck with my family.
No.
Fuck y'all.
No.
I will fucking...
They are torturing my magical child.
They're trying to steal my magical child.
Are they trying to steal my child?
Feels like they are. They're up to no good. They're up to some shady shit. But, whatever. Next movie, then. What have you got written down? Because we're not talking
I don't
about...
have anything else.
Alright, then you're walking away from the segment, aren't you? You're afraid of what your possible deals are. No bigs.
I'm upset about what I just said.
Interesting. I don't know why, but... Yeah.
What did I just say?
I don't know. You said you're upset about something I just said. And let's take a pause.